Have you ever felt like your soul is drowning in silence? Like everything you believed in is crumbling? If you're going through a phase where nothing makes sense anymore, spiritually, emotionally, or even physically, you may be experiencing what mystics call the dark night of the soul. And though it feels like a collapse, it might just be your awakening. Welcome to The Calm Guide, where we explore deep spiritual truths with gentleness and honesty. If you're on a path of awakening, you're not alone. Don't forget to subscribe and join others walking through the same journey of remembrance and inner peace. What is the dark night of the soul? The term dark night of the soul comes from a 16th century poem by St. John of the Cross, a Spanish mystic and monk. In it, he described a painful process of being stripped from all worldly attachments, even his connection to God, in order to be completely united with the divine. But today, the term has evolved. For many, it describes a deep spiritual crisis where nothing feels meaningful anymore. Prayer, meditation, or spiritual practices feel empty. You may feel abandoned by God, the universe, or whatever source you once believed in. You feel emotionally numb, lost, or hopeless, even if everything seems okay from the outside. It's not a clinical depression, though they can overlap. It's more like your soul is shedding its old identity, and it hurts. Why does it happen? Let's be honest, the spiritual path isn't always light and love. Sometimes, to truly awaken, you must first unbecome everything you thought you were. The dark night happens for several reasons. 1. The ego dissolution begins. Your old self, the one attached to titles, roles, beliefs, starts to fall apart. This can feel terrifying, like dying while still alive. But this death is sacred. It's a clearing for what's real. 2. You're ready for the next stage of awakening. Often, this phase comes after an initial spiritual high, when you first discover meditation, synchronicity, or love and light. Then, suddenly, everything dries up. This is not a punishment. It's an invitation to go deeper. 3. The soul wants authenticity. The dark night strips away illusions. Illusions of control. Illusions of self-importance. Illusions of spiritual superiority. Until what remains is raw truth. The soul wants you to be real, not just spiritual. What it feels like. Many describe this phase as empty. Even joy feels muted, disconnected from others, from God, from yourself. Disillusioned. You might question everything you once believed. Tired. Not just physically, but spiritually exhausted. Invisible, like no one sees what you're going through. And perhaps the hardest part, you can't force your way out. No amount of positive thinking will fix it. What's really happening beneath it all? Though it feels like darkness, there's a quiet alchemy at work. Underneath the silence, something sacred is being rebuilt. You're learning to trust without evidence, surrender without guarantees, love without conditions. You're moving from belief to knowing, from seeking God to embodying the divine within. The dark night isn't a detour, it is the path. You're not falling behind, you're falling deeper. How to walk through it. So, what can you do during this time? 1. Allow. Let go of trying to fix it. The dark night is not a mistake, it's a spiritual initiation. Allow the grief, the confusion, the silence. Let it wash over you. 2. Be gentle with yourself. This is not a time for pushing or performing. Rest, breathe, nourish yourself. You are not lazy, you are transforming. 3. Stay present. Don't rush to the future. Stay here. Feel the pain, the stillness, the not knowing. Because in the silence, your soul is whispering. 4. Find safe space. If you can, talk to someone who understands the journey, not someone who'll fix you. A spiritual friend, a gentle therapist, or a guide who honors the mystery. The dark night of the soul is not the end of your story. It's the sacred unraveling before rebirth. You are being emptied so that the divine can fill you. You are being stripped so that the truth can clothe you. One day you will look back at this chapter and say, that was the moment I truly began to see. So if you're in the dark night now, stay soft, stay open. Even when the light feels far away, you're closer to it than you know. If this message spoke to you, share it with someone who may need it too. Leave a comment if you're walking through your own dark night. And don't forget to subscribe. This space is for you, and you don't have to walk alone. With peace, from the Calm Guide.